Hello everyone, global friends. Welcome back to my channel, Motivationally. Remember, this channel is intended to inspire, motivate, and create an impact. Wherever you are, whatever circumstances would be, you're always welcome in my channel and always feel empowered. And you know what? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to present to you and to share with you some of the blessings that I have. And one of the blessings that I got to know somebody who is also very blessed and who would love to inspire each one of you as well. So without further ado, but don't forget to click that like, share, and subscribe button so that you'll be notified as well to all of my videos here on YouTube channel. Once again, I would like you to meet my lovely guest for this afternoon, who is the owner of MLV account, if you'll correct me later on. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you, it's like Miss Universe, okay? Michael Venezuela. How's it going?
How are you?
Mabuhay. I'm good, thank you. No, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I know you're always busy, right? And you know what, guys? He's been fully booked today, but I'm so glad that he has given us a spare time for us, and for you to get to know him better. Not just me, but also Mr. Michael Venezuela here, okay? So, Michael, how's everything? How's life after the lockdown? Because we're all like having freedom right now, right?
Yeah, so we're always busy.
Good.
Busy is always good.
It is very productive, isn't it, guys?
I run an accounting firm. So during the lockdown, we were still busy, but we were doing it virtually,
Yes.
But now that COVID has gone down, we're doing most of our clients is now face to face. So we can see our clients now face to face in our offices around Melbourne.
That's true. And you know what, Michael? What happens from the past 2 years, 2020, 2021, with all these lockdowns and pandemic, right? It has shifted the world into an online opportunity. And
Correct.
you know what? We've been very flexible right now all over the world, and we can still thrive online, even talking to our friends online, interviewing someone. I did a lot of podcasts and interviewing as well online, so it's just really good, isn't it? So congratulations, you were able to thrive and become more successful as well. But before we talk more about this, right? So I would like to ask you, because we haven't really talked for a while because of all what's happening in the world. But what I want to ask you is that for them to know you as well. When did you arrive in Australia?
I arrived here in 2002.
2002. And how many years now? You're good in math, right? So I'm not a mathematician. 2002, so that's 20 years ago?
Yeah, more than.
Wow, 20 years ago. So what attracts you most to come to Australia?
When I came here in 2002, I have a very young family. My kids, I have 2 girls. At that time, they were 3 years old and 2 years old. So, and when I was in the Philippines, in 2002, I'm already an accountant here. But I saw that if I migrate to Australia, maybe there is a brighter future for myself and for my family.
That's true.
And so I took that chance, that opportunity, and that challenge, and 20 years hence, I'm now here talking to you. And maybe there's something that I can share with you. That's why you are here.
Thank you so much.
You're asking me some questions.
That's right. Watch out for that, guys. What is Michael doing from this 20 years of existence here in this country, Australia, a beautiful country here, right? Multicultural as well, multicultural diversified, which is really good. Now, Michael, thank you for sharing that as well. Why Australia? And what was, when you came here 20 years ago, what was the hardest part of leaving your beautiful country, which is the Philippines?
Yeah.
What was the hardest part?
I think the hardest part is to know that you have to start all over again. You have to prove yourself again,
Yes.
And because when I came here, I was already an accountant for 10 years. So I have already established my business there and my profession.
Yes.
But because I'm always working there and you have house help at home.
Yes.
When you came here, then suddenly you don't have house help. You don't have a maid, or driver.
Yes. You don't have assistant to do this,
You don't
you
have
have laundry and
and so you have to do everything.
True.
And but you know what happened? This I can say. when you migrate to Australia, you become closer to your family. Unlike when you are in the Philippines, because there are a lot of house help that can look after your family, you tend to you have more time for extra curricular activities. But when you come to Australia, everything is, even all of your schedule is around your family. You know, you bring your kids to school,
That's
to pick
right.
them up, because in the Philippines you don't do that. You can
So
just like maybe jeepney, or maybe you can just be driven by your driver. But
Yes.
here you do everything.
So there's more intimate relationship between the family. You're able to talk about anything, you know, like your experiences on a day-to-day basis, isn't it right?
Yes.
You are more open
Yes,
in communication, which is really good, right?
yes, correct.
That's good to know. And the more you get to know your family, the more you know how to approach one another. Because during your other glorious years in the Philippines, you were too busy as well, but because of your assistants, you have your maids, you have your driver as well. You know, someone can look after the kids, and you don't know what are their needs, right?
And you know, when I came here, I don't know how to cook.
Oh,
Nothing. Even rice, I don't know how to cook rice.
And you are able
But
to-
now I'm a good chef. I'm the one cooking at home.
That's
That
a
is
good
one transformation
improvement.
that will happen to you once you take that challenge, that leap of faith, and go to this new country.
There you go, guys. So if you're planning to come to Australia or anywhere in the world, if you want to go out from your comfort zone, your own country, there's always a struggle and challenges as well. And especially you are used to having lots of assistants and other people doing this for you. But it's good that we will become more independent. You learn from scratch. You learn the humble beginning as a person, and you grow together as a family as well, and you become more close to one another because you know exactly who you are and what are your needs, you know, unlike before. So that's good to know. Now, moving forward, now that you're here, it's been 20 years, right? You had so much accomplishments perhaps, but I'm just curious, you don't need to answer this, but I'm just curious, when you came into this country, whether on the first day or within the 20 years, what were the challenges that you have encountered when you are in a country that you are very new and new environment, new culture?
First of all, of course, when you come to Australia, you have to get a job. That's the first thing. You have to be employed, you know?
Yes.
But when you come here, everyone has experience. They always look for local experience. You know, you cannot really get. You know, when I was in the Philippines, and then before going to Australia, you have this dream. You think, because I'm already a CPA in the Philippines, I graduated from a good school, University of the Philippines.
Oh, UP, hello.
UP,
Welcome
yeah.
from UP.
And College of Business. And I'm a CPA there. I work in SGB, a company which is the #1 accounting firm in the Philippines at that
Oh,
time.
wow.
And even now. And now, when I came here, I know that I will make it before I came here. But once you step into Australia, it's different. When you apply, you give the resume, even if you work in this company, they will not accept you. Because they are always looking what you have local experience. So that is
So
the
that is
main
unfair,
barrier.
yeah.
Now, I know that most of you, or most of the migrants who came here, at least they have some money to start with, or some capital.
Yes, yes.
But then that capital, if you don't find a job soon, will bring them. Maybe that will last you for a month or 2 months. But after 2 months of looking at job and you can't find one, then that's a problem. So you really have to be. So I think what happened is at the start, I was looking for accounting job, but you have to be open for other jobs. You know, whatever is available, because there will be a balance. There's a balancing act there. You have to feed your family, but you want to pursue your career.
True.
So which one? If I take a factory job, let's say, a process worker job, then your career may be delayed, you know. But you have to feed your family. I think that's the main problem or challenge for us. But luckily for me, when I came here, I was able to find an accounting job.
On the
Yes.
first few weeks,
First
the first
2 weeks,
months?
I get
Very lucky.
an accounting job, and then
Yes.
I was able to to start from there. But this job that I have, I became redundant because the company merged with another company, so we found my position redundant. So it was that at that time that I looked for other jobs. So now I was able to find another job,
What was it then?
another accounting job. But because I want to become a CPA here, so during that period I was working in an accounting job, and then I was also studying my CPA. No? And then aside from that, I took a process worker job, night shift.
Wow.
So I think I wasn't sleeping for a long time. So that was that challenge that I had. And I have a young family.
Saving money in school as well.
Yeah, so school, I'm working as a process worker, night shift.
Night shift.
I started 11 o'clock at night and
Until
finish 6 o'clock, 7.
Yeah.
And then 7, you go home, you bring your kids to school, and then you sleep a little bit, and then in the afternoon I work in an accounting firm, and then
Wow.
you sleep a bit, and then I go to actually I studied in the library, in Gangnam Library. I studied there from 6 to 6 p.m. I guess until 9 p.m.
Wow.
No, 9 p.m. My work is 11. I go to the factory and sleep in the car park. Because, and then I wake up 11, I have to work. So I was able to do that maybe for 1-2 years.
2 years.
And then once I got my CPA, then I found another job in an accounting firm again. And then that one really led to another, and now I'm here.
Oh, wow.
So you really have to do something first. Because when I was working as a process worker,
Yes, yeah.
I know that I can do more. I know that I can do more. So I studied. So you really
You
have
have
to.
that vision.
You really have to invest in yourself. You really have to invest in study. Now so what you can see now is glamour. Like you see me, I'm already successful, but you don't know what did I do before I became here.
All the challenges, and that's good to know that for all the future migrants out there, or maybe already migrated in Australia or anywhere in the world, okay, that's outside of your comfort zone. Again, the challenges will be finding the job that you used to do. But Michael here is very lucky to find a job aligning to his profession. But not all of us who's migrating to a different country would find the same job that we're used to. But as a migrant itself, you must be ready for those challenges, that you must be flexible when it comes to finding a job. The most important thing is you'll earn something, and for you to meet your to meet something for all your needs. Like you need to make sure that you're earning something, even if it's. I'm not saying that you're not happy with what you're doing, but for the time being, that you are still settling in a country that you're not used to. At least you've got something. You've got a job that, even if it's not your passion, that at least you've started doing that just for you to thrive in a country that you're new. So that's very important.
So because you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere
You have to
with
be
a job.
patient.
Now when you're there, because of your hard work, it will shine. Wherever you put a diamond, it will shine.
That's true.
So once you really put your hard work in there, your dedication, and then it will come. Let's say you started in this company as a process worker, but you are